Alright, what's up everybody? I am back in the garden. Trying to make sure these little holes ain't something that's been digging. I don't think so. But I know one thing, I see some seeds that weren't covered up. Anyhow, so let's somebody wanted me to show how I go about thinning things. I don't have much thinning here to do, but I'll go through and show you the little bit that I can. Apparently PC Chrissy wants to help. So as you can see, these peppers are way too close together. Yes, Chrissy. So we got this cluster right here that's like way too close together. Now how do I go about thinning? Chrissy, you're causing. Thank you. Alright, so can y'all tell this one is shorter than all the other ones? See, I can lean it over and it's behind everything else. Gotta go. Also, I tend to look at the true leaves. These leaves that are kind of ate up, those are the cotyledons, or the baby leaves. The second set of leaves you see in the middle going in the opposite direction, perpendicular to the cotyledons or the true leaves. So, I also look to see which one of those is bigger. So, this plant here, see how it's behind that? It's shorter. So that one's got to go. And then let's see here. This one over here is much shorter. It's got to go. So I just thinned out those three just right quick. That's the three that I just ripped out. So I usually go by what's shorter. This one's shorter. That one's got to go. That's my first requirement. The second one is whose true leaves are bigger. This one here has the biggest true leaves out of all of these. See how these true leaves are kind of small? Those are okay size, but these are the biggest ones out of that little cluster. These true leaves are bigger than those. But I really just kind of take my time. Now this one over here is really short. Y'all probably couldn't tell that, but that was really short, so I'm going to take that one. But I just, day by day, I just go by and try to thin what I can. Also, I got some germination for some seeds that I threw out here, which is good. I didn't know if those were going to germinate or not. In such a coarse soil, I didn't put anything finer. Sandy. Can we not scream outside, please? You're drawing attention to me. Go in the house. She's so crazy. She doesn't even like it outside. But anyhow, so over here, it's so dark, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like really early in the morning. Oh, that's better. Yeah, how about you just do autofocus? That would be nice. Okay. So, y'all see we got some germination. We got a lot of radishes that have begun germinating over there. We got a bunch, and we got a few more coming in here. We got some stuff over here germinating. I must have had a lady cream pea that fell, and it decided to germinate. A lot of this is radishes, but I can tell you this little one, I don't think that's radishes. I think that's the kale that I planted. I planted some, this is either black kale or scarlet kale, and the other one is the other, whichever one. This one isn't. So, look at him. He just wants me to step on him. So we got some radish germination over here too, which is good. I don't think I see any of the kale yet, because all of this, what I see, looks like it was here yesterday, which is fine. But yeah, so we got some germination on that. The melons, they don't like this. They don't like this at all. This one is still kind of firm, but let me show you over here. This one it's mushy. Like it's kind of soft, like, so I know that's not gonna make it. I don't think this is gonna do anything. I don't think anything on this side of the cage is gonna do anything. If these would have taken earlier in the season, I think I'd have been okay. But here's the big boy right there. So yeah, I did plant peas in here. I think I'm starting to see, yep, starting to see a little germination right there. There's a little root coming out of that one. So those should come up here in a minute. I've got other peas in here. Like I said, I wanted to start these peas now because by the time it gets nice and cool where they're ready to put out peas, I want them to be able to do so without being hindered at all. But yeah, the tomatoes are setting fruit like crazy because out of this little cluster, I think all of these set fruit, I think. So, we shall see. Y'all can see that one right there. Just a little baby. There's another one. There's another one. Let's see if I can get in here. Y'all see those over there? That's a nice little cluster. There's another cluster coming up behind it. I think I'm gonna stake that tomato over there. There's some down in there. I'm just now peeping. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. There's some over there. So I think there'll be some surprises maybe. I see one down in there that kind of split a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. Here's some here. And I think these are actually the pink oxhearts. I think that's what these are. I usually can tell by the blossoms. See how the blooms are they're kind of big. They usually do that super bloom thing, which is supposed to be like 2 blooms in one. Haven't seen any germination here yet. But tell me that isn't pretty. How those eggplants or those new leaves come in are so beautiful and purple. I'm gonna take off this one here. I'm gonna have to cut that. That's gonna be for seed. I'm gonna take that off. Y'all look at this. People are like, oh, those squash still grow at this time of year? Apparently so. That happened in the last 2 days. That's when that happened. So, these peppers are wearing my shishito down. So I'm going to, crap, I didn't mean to rip the top of the plant off. This is why you should cut stuff. Y'all don't be like me. But trust me, it'll be alright. The pepper plant will bounce right back. Alright, y'all. So there's a little bounty of peppers. And can y'all see this one that's standing up? It's got a ton of flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got more blooms coming. And we've got the pepper inspector. This one has more blooms on it as well. Even though I ripped that off. It happens. Oops. Like I said, shishitos do get bigger than this. They get about twice that size. But those plants are very small. Where's my pepper? It's in here somewhere. Here it is. So, if I can quit dropping. Actually, let's put these in my pocket. That would be smarter. Okay, so there's one off this one. And there are more blooms coming. I'm trying to keep it from being so shaded. I'm also trying to look down in here to see if I see any other peppers. I don't. Alright, so on to the daily bean harvest. Y'all see any? I see little ones. I don't see any big ones yet. I also see a bumblebee. See if he'll show me something. Uh-oh, did it fly away? No, it's still in there. I can see its little legs. You guys see it? It's like really up in that flower. There it is. See him going to work? Boy, if I had to pay them a paycheck, I don't think I'd have enough money. Here's some. Let's see. Do we see any more? This one's nice. Oh. As soon as you're about to walk off, that's when you start seeing more. Just as soon as you're about to walk off. Right there behind the cupboard under the staircase. There's another one. So that's too big. That's going to seed. Let's see. I don't see many on this side, other than the ones on the ladder I can't get. We'll leave those for another day. But there you go, another handful. Look at him. Can you guys see him? I can barely see him. Anyway, so how many minutes? We're at 12 minutes already? 12 minutes already? Sandy, what have I told you? Here we're gonna set these down right quick. We'll come back to those. Let's see. The sweet potatoes are creating a nice carpet over here. They weren't this far out, and they weren't this thick last time I came over here. I think I'm going to pull that currant tomato out of there and put beets in there. These strawberries, they're still looking okay. They could be better. Are you running up? Are you running up to get me? But you can see they're still putting out strawberries though. But yeah, I'm just basically trying to... I should feed these more. They're in very, very poor soil. They taste delicious when you get strawberries, but I should feed them more. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to feed them a lot more. But, and that's all I really wanted to show you guys. When it cools off, you can see the onions. They really, really start putting out the tops. And I'll really start cutting off of those a lot. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. And until next time, me and Pissy Chrissy will see you guys later.